friends, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. I don't feel like getting dressed or doing my makeup, so I'm not going to. Nor the glare of my ring light and my glasses. Anyway, welcome back to another installment of reading bad fanfic. Also, if you hear my dogs barking, I'm so sorry, I cannot stop them. They bark at literally everything, constantly, all the time, every day. Today's installment is Miraculous fanfic, by the way, because the Miraculous fandom is like the best part of the fandom is the fanfic. Like the show, it's okay, but it definitely has its flaws. The fanfic is where it's at though. The fanfic fucking slaps so goddamn hard. So with it having fantastic fanfic, it also comes with very, very bad fanfic. I'm not even gonna be reading any of the DC Miraculous crossover, which could be its own fucking episode. Cause the amount of fanfic that ships Dick and Marinette, even though Marinette is like a child and Dick is 28, and the amount of fanfic that ships Damien and Marinette, insane. That could literally be its own video. Maybe it will be. I have never read that fanfic because it makes me cringe, but I could for you. Also, I have a cold, so if you can tell, that's why. Also, with a disclaimer from like my last video or the one before that, I don't remember which one, I'm not making fun of any of these people. Bad fanfic is how you become a good fanfic writer. Also, I love and treasure your terrible fanfics. I love them so much. So much. You don't understand how much I love and appreciate these. No matter how bad they are, I love it. It's so fucking amazing. Love that you're using your talent for this. Thank you. So this is from Miraculous One Shot and Shorts by the Faux Phoenix. The title gives it away. Miraculous doesn't belong to me, but the original characters I personally create do. White heart means fluff, yellow heart means lemon, black heart means shorts, red heart means one shot, and purple heart means text message. And the one I picked to read is chapter 6, Yandere AU. Because everyone knows that Yandere AUs are so good. They're not weird at all. This chapter only has one like. POV, you are a Yandere and kill someone. They censored kill. So like the TikTok way you spell kill, which is like K!LL. POV, you're a Yandere and kill someone your crush cared about, and he finds out over the news. Adrian or Luca? Who should we pick? I think we should pick Luca. Luca deserves some love. The lighting is changing. Yay. Love that for me. As you run down the alley, you hear sirens not too far behind. You pull your phone out and text your crush, who is also your best friend. I am so sorry, sad face. I did a really bad thing. I am on my way to your house. As you put it away, you could hear more sirens. You throw the hood of your hoodie back on top and hop over the fence at the end of the alley. You run as fast as your legs could handle, and when you finally arrive at his house, you walk around towards the back door as you begin to knock. Doesn't Luca live on a boat? Doesn't he live on a houseboat? Does he have a back door? You walk around towards the back. As you begin to knock, you see the curtain open. He looks mortified at the blood that covered your face and body. Please let me in, Luca. Please let me in, crush name. Please let me in, Luca. You plead towards the boy. His lips begin to tremble and he shakes his head. No. You slam your fist on the glass. He backs away quite terrified. Pretty please? Before you make me break this door? You grin evilly as you finish the sentence. You know I can't. Your name. As much as I want to, I can't. He snaps back. He pulled his... Fuck. I hate that Wattpad does that. A short video ad will play and it randomly pops up where I'm fucking reading. You grin evilly as you finish the sentence. You know I can't, your name. As much as I want to, I can't. He snaps back. He pulls his phone out and begins to type in the emergency number. 112, because they live in France. Don't you dare. They'll take me away for a long... Before you get to finish, he speaks in a tone you've never heard. And you could hear the pain in his words. I have no choice but to. You hurt someone really, really bad. 2 exclamation points. You need help, like really bad. You drop to your knees and begin to sob. Your heart hurts more than you'd imagine. If I couldn't have you, why did she get to? It's not fair. Did I kill Marinette? Did I kill her? That is my question. Who'd I kill? It had to be Marinette. Does Luca, what? Did I kill his sister? Like, Luca knows like 2 girls that we've seen. So either I killed Jaluca or Marinette. So you scream at him from the other side of the door. Why do you do it? I can't tell who's talking because the paragraphs are all stuck together. Why do you do it? He softly asked you. You look up towards his mesmerizing eyes and say, oh my god, fuck. I didn't read these beforehand. So I'm experiencing this with you. But the problem is that I read the line before I say it out loud. So I get the experience of knowing what happens before you do. I'm so excited for this. She was pregnant with your kid. His eyes widened. She had it coming. She had it coming, baby? Was that what? I don't know what that word's supposed to be. He slammed his own fist on the glass. No, you don't get to call me that. You killed my girlfriend and unborn child. You look down at the ground and say, if I can't have you, then no one else can. Fuck, she just had a gun in her pocket. You pull the gun from out of your pocket and say, if you don't want me, I will just leave. I'll just leave like I forced her to. Putting it up to your head, and right before you pull the trigger, someone shoots you in the chest. Before you know it, you hit the ground. What is happening? No! You hear him scream, and he runs out towards your body that lays bleeding out. You smile one last time. I'm sorry. Just know, I loved you. Shut the fuck up. And close your eyes. As the last things you hear, we need a medic, ASAP. The fuck did he say it like that? Suspect down, hang in there. We'll get you to a hospital soon, kid. I should have done better to pay attention to your feelings. After that, it was all a blur. What? What is happening here? What are y'all doing? Anyway, A+, I give it like a 7 out of 10 on the bad fanfic scale. The formatting wasn't that bad, but it also wasn't great. And that would work on your formatting. I don't understand what happened in that story, but yes. Oh god, this one is laid out like a text message. Anyway, this is Miraculous One-Shots by Miraculous DuckTales. Already off to a great start. The description is just some one-shots of everyone's favorite show. It's my first Miraculous book, and I'm picking the most recent chapter. That is me and you against the world, MyBLady. Marinette. We did it, kitty. No answer. Marinette. Kitty? Ladybug turned around and saw her husband lying on the ground in a puddle of blood. Sorry, that's funny. Marinette. Kitty? She ran up to him and cradled his battered body and started crying. Sha. Please don't cry, MyBLady. Marinette. You're gonna be okay. Lucky charm. Fucking bitch. She got her lucky charm and it was a first aid kit. If he's injured, before you use your lucky charm, can't you just take the thing and then go, Miraculous Ladybug, and then just fix him? Like, he should be fine. He should be fine, bestie. Like, as long as someone gets hurt, like, during an Akuma attack, like, it'll all be fixed. It's, like, fine, you know? Like, that's how the lore works. You know, if you get hurt before that or after that, like, you're fucked. But if you get hurt while it's happening, you're gonna be fine, because she's gonna do the little, bye-bye, little Akuma, you know? That's exactly how it happens, by the way. She got the gross and bandage on started making a tourniquet. Meanwhile, Shaw's eyes were slowly closing down. Should I pronounce it in the semi-French way because I took 3 years of French class, or should I just say cat? I feel like I'm going to be crucified either way, so it doesn't matter. Marinette. No. Adrian. Spelt wrong. Adrian. Instead of an E. I don't understand how people continuously spell characters' names wrong. Like, it's right there. You could literally check the fandom wiki. Like, why y'all spelling it wrong? And it's always like, if you can't even spell their name right, like, do you have rights to talk about this character? No. No, Adrian. You keep your eyes open. There's no N on the open. Exclamation point, exclamation point. You hear me? Or no croissants? No croissants. 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 Not croissants. Not croissants. Not croissants. Or croissants. It's croissants. 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 There are no croissants for you. I don't think I'll be home for dinner, m'lady. Marinette, yes, you will. And I'll make all the croissants. And macarons. They're macarons. They are macarons. Why did you spell it like macaroon? It's macaron. It's a macaron. It's a macaron. And I'll make you all the croissants and macarons you want. We have kids. Exclamation point. Exclamation point. And what about Emma? Louis? I don't know. And Hugo. They need their dad. Exclamation point. Exclamation point. They already have the best mom. They already have the best mom in the world. Marinette. No, you can't die. I forbid it. What about the promise you made? You said it's me and you against the world, my lady. Are you really gonna break that promise? I'm going through the ringer. Adrian. Spelt wrong. Again. Of course not. No matter I'm at, or if you can see me, or not, I'll always be with you. Marinette laid down on his chest while hugging her. Knowing there was nothing she could do, she watched helplessly as the love of her life died. Marinette, please don't leave me. Adrian, still spelled wrong. My time's almost up, my lady. Remember, I'll be watching you, Emma, Louis, I think, and Hugo from heaven. That's you. For being the best girlfriend and wife anyone could ever be. I love you so much. And remember, it's always me and you against the world, m'lady. With that, Adrian dies. And poor Marinette had to tell her 3, 7, and 10-year-old children that their dad was never coming home. 1 year later, Marinette was at the cemetery next to Adrian's grave while the kids were in school. Marinette. Hey, kitty. I missed you so much. It's been a year since you passed away. It's been so hard. I haven't eaten properly since you left. Just enough to keep me alive for our kids. Curly, go to therapy. Maybe some therapy. They're the only thing that keeps me going. I can't tell you how many times I've thought about taking my life. Girly, therapy. Therapy. If you and Adrian were married, you definitely have enough money from his, inheritance, and let alone his fucking money you get from his fucking life insurance. I think you have enough money to go to therapy, babe. But I can't because we have 3 beautiful kids to think about. They're growing up so fast. Emma turned 8 last month and can now ride a bike without training wheels. She reminds me so much of you. Her blonde hair, blonde spelt the masculine way without the E, her blonde hair and green eyes. Louis turned 4 in April and is now in kindergarten. I wish you could have been with me to let him go like you were Emma Bad Hugo. What? I wish you could have been with me to let him go, like you were Emma Bad Hugo. No, I reread the sentence, it still doesn't make sense. Louis has blue eyes and blue hair and your smile. What? Oh, she has black hair. Okay, I was like, blue hair, bitch. Who do you know that has blue hair? Did you cheat on him? My mind went to Luca, because when you say blue hair, I think of him. Not Marinette's, like, blue net, brown hair. Brown? Black hair. Hugo turned 11 in June and is really into video games. He says he wants to be a graphic designer when he grows up. Plag is a bit down because he misses you, but he won't show it. No matter how hard life gets, I always remember this. No matter you are, it's me and you against the world, my kitty. So if Adrian were to die, hypothetically, would she not have to give his miraculous to somebody else? Because if Hawkmoth is still around, or any danger that could want the power that comes when you put the Ladybug miraculous and the cat miraculous together, would you not have to keep them separate? Like, I guess Fu didn't do that while he had both of them, but like, it just sounds safer to keep them split up, or at least have two different people wear it. So like, if you don't catch Marinette wearing both, you would be able to take both of them easier than if two people have them, because they could split up, and then you have to go get that bitch and then the other one, you know, like, that's the whole fucking premise of the show. They're split up, so you have to go get both of them. But if only one person is wearing them, then that person could use them, the power, maybe by accident. Or you could, hypothetically, someone could just take it easier because it's on one person. Or if she leaves it in the box with the other miraculouses, could someone not? I don't understand. Would she not think it would be safer to give it to someone else? This next book is Miraculous Ladybug times Reader One-Shots by Stuck with a Snack Boy. And the description is, because I'm bored. The first few chapters are in a girl POV, but the rest are personal pronoun free. Unless there's a request for it. Fuck. We love gender neutral pronouns in one-shot books. And the chapter I picked is Luca versus Adrian versus Nino. And it immediately has an author's note that says, please don't play the video at the top yet, please. Oh, there's a wonderful collage of fan art. Luca's really big. I don't know why. Maybe he's the center of this story. And then there was a video. But it says not to play it yet. So I won't. I'll listen. YN's POV. I sat on my doorstep and waited for what seemed like hours. Then finally, I spotted 3 figures in the distance, playfully shoving each other on the way over. I waved them over and smiled. Hey guys! Luca reached me first, with Adrian and Nino trailing behind him. Hey, your name. Luca snaked an arm around my waist in a friendly gesture. I giggled. Then Nino and Adrian finally jogged up to us. Your name, my dudette, what is up? Nino held up his hand and I smacked my palm against it in a high five. Hey Nino, hey Adrian. I waved at the blonde boy, who smiled sweetly and waved back. This time, instead of it being the masculine form of blonde, it's the feminine version, with an E. Hey, your name. You 3 ready for practice, I asked? They all nodded. The 4 of us have been working on singing The Sound of Silence for the past 3 weeks now. I really enjoyed it, and so did the boys. I feel like I'm supposed to know what The Sound of Silence is, but I do not. It's editing, Rachael. I'm actually a big fucking liar. I do know that song. I just didn't know the title of it. We actually did, in 9th grade, an entire fucking project about this song. Let's go practice then. Luca put his arm around my shoulder, and we walked into the garage. Since Luca does those kind of movements all the time, I didn't protest. Adrian picked up his microphone. You guys ready? Nino nodded. Yeah, dude. Let's get started. Luca grabbed his microphone and took a deep breath. Okay, now you can play the song. I'm gonna get copyrighted. I literally can't. I'm skipping the whole song singing part. Adrian smiled. Wow, your name. That was incredible. You have an awesome voice. I giggled. Please. My voice cracked. Luca shook his head. No, you did amazing. Even better than us. He He featured towards Nino and Adrian, who nodded vigorously. I sighed, "You guys." Then I threw my arms around them in a group hug. "For the record, you all sounded fantastic." I stepped away from them. "Okay, I'm gonna get some water." Narrator's POV. As the "your hair color" girl stepped out of the garage, the boys' friendly expressions melted. "She's mine," Luca stated calmly. "So give up already." Nino rolled his eyes. "Yeah, right. She's mine." "You're both wrong," Adrian interjected. "I'm the one she likes." What neither of the boys realized was that Your Name had already returned and was listening to their conversation in shock. "Please, I'm clearly the one she chose. I'm a freaking model. For a cat's sake." Nino wrinkled his nose. "Well, when it comes to defending the ladies, you know how I am. I'm a whole lot better than you two. And you know it." Luca raised an eyebrow at them. Every girl loves a guy with a guitar. Obviously, ladies. "What about my cat puns?" Adrian snapped. "They're irresistible. Even if I do say so myself." That wasn't a good one, Adrian. That wasn't a good one. I don't know if you dudes have noticed, but I'm a frickin' DJ. Nino made explanatory gestures. "And what can be cooler than that? A smooth-talking guitar player," Luca suggested. Adrian scoffed. "Do you honestly think that Your Name likes that?" He put on a high voice. "Oh my god, you have a guitar. Let's get married." "Of course not. Your Name's judgment is the best." Nino shrugged. "Which is why she'll choose me." Your Name leaned against the doorframe and crossed her arms with an amused expression. "How about you ask the lucky lady what she thinks?" They're gonna have a threesome. Your Name's POV. All three of them jumped and stared at me as if they'd seen a ghost. The variety of colors they turned was hilarious. Luca paled, Nino blushed, and Adrian turned this weird shade of green. Someone in the comments said he became Shrek. "He's disgusted from you bitch asses over." Your Name?" Nino gulped. You're dreaming. This is all a dream." He backed out of the room slowly. "Stay!" "Wait." I barked. "Woo! Stay!" "How the fuck do you... Woo!" "Bark! Stay!" Imagine if somebody said that to you. "Stay!" His eyes widened and he obeyed. Lucas started towards me. "Listen, Your Name, we can explain. It was just, he bit his, oh my god, I was jokingly biting my lip, but it literally says he bit his lip. We all like you, Your Name, a lot." Adrian and Nino nodded in agreement. Even though I've heard this a few minutes before, it still shook me to hear it from them personally. I turned a dark red. Wow. My throat felt as if it had cotton balls stuffed down it. Adrian walked towards me. "Look, I know this is a lot to ask of you, but choose me. I promise that I'd treat you with love and respect and be protected whenever you're around me." "No, choose me," Lucas said desperately. "Look, Your Name, you mean so much to me. My whole life becomes a melody as soon as you step foot inside it. Choose me." Nino swallowed. I'm no good with words, Your Name. But I promise that I honestly and truly care about you. He grabbed my hand. "Please pick me." I blinked, my head spinning. Wow. In all honesty, I'd kind of been crushing on all three of them for some time now. I'd like that my heart had been split into 3 pieces, and now was my time to choose who to give all of it to. I think I choose... Your choices will come out soon. Anyway, how do we like those? I love reading bad fanfic. I think it's really funny. These ones weren't that bad. Like, I'm surprised there weren't more really weird sexual scenarios, because bad fanfic usually consists of those. They're pretty tame though. My favorite one, probably the Yandere one, because it just didn't make any sense at all and it was very fucking wild. I hope you enjoyed that. I will possibly see you next week. Maybe. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Anytime I take any kind of break, I immediately forget my outro and intro. I love you. I'll see you next week, maybe. I hope you have a good day. Bye-bye. I don't know who greenlit letting me or Matt edit GT Live videos, but he's such a fucking troll.
Physical good. Oh, I could have talked about it in the context of this, but yeah. See how it has to kind of like seam in over here?
Like, he's hilarious. Petition for him to edit everything from now on.